So here's another amateur video that I can't be bothered putting makeup on or dressing nice or putting it on the tripod, whatever. I don't care. Like, this is my YouTube channel and I can film wherever I want. But yeah, no, I just wanted to talk about my dietitian appointment because I saw a dietitian a couple of weeks ago and I was going to make a video on it because I saw her for very specific things. So I have fibro, which I've been talking about, and part of that is like I get inflammation, like so it would be painful to touch, like say my arm. Like this morning I got out of the car and I whacked my hand on the car door and the pain was so intense. Whereas I remember doing that like 20 years ago, maybe even 10 years ago, I don't know, like a long time ago. I remember doing that and it would hurt, but then you'd get over it. Whereas when you have fibro and you do something like that, the pain is intense and it really, really, really hurts a lot. And, you know, that's something you have to get used to. And I'm hoping that this inflammation will go down because, like, I haven't always been like this. Sometimes it is worse than others. I guess that's a flare up. But I just seem to be having this long episode of tenderness. And I hate it, but I can't do much about it. Apart from do the things I've been told to do and hope it goes away, I guess. But anyway, so part of that was seeing the dietitian. And I wanted to see her specifically about inflammation because I have a very touchy stomach. I can't eat hardly anything. I have my gallbladder removed. I have a hiatal hernia. So there's a lot going on. I have so many health problems, but I still try to remain positive. But she put me onto this clinic in Melbourne. It's called the Active Health Clinic, I believe. And they have dietitians and exercise physiologists who deal with inflammation, especially like that's their thing. Because I rang them up and I'm like, dude, I got so many problems. But they're like, we see people like you all the time. So that is like really gives me hope because you start to lose hope when you're sick for so long and you just go to doctor after doctor after doctor and you don't get anywhere. You really start to think, geez, I'm so special, I'm so unique, I'm so fucked, no one can help me. And you just don't know where to go. I've had so many tests done and just not hardly gotten anywhere. So I am excited I'm excited about this appointment to see these people, see the dietitian. Once I see the dietitian, I will then book in with the exercise physiologist and see them as well. So I mean, the dietitian couldn't really help me a lot. I mean, I did ring Arthritis Australia and they told me that the Mediterranean diet is the best thing for fibro. So I went and bought myself a cookbook. And I spoke to the dietitian about that, and she did give me a little handout on the Mediterranean diet, list of things I can eat. And I've been eating a lot of chocolate since my appointment. I don't know why I do this to myself. It is so hard. I am having such a hard time right now. I had a D&C for hyperplasia and adenomyosis 2 months ago. I had an IUD put in, and I have been bleeding the whole time, like ever since. So I have to go back and get that sorted. My emotions are all over the fucking place. I'm craving sugar. I'm in therapy for it. And I'm meant to be eating this Mediterranean diet. And it's so fucking hard. Like, it's just not one thing. It's about 20 fucking things. And I'm like, it's too hard. And you've really got to have discipline. And you've really just got to get to the appointments. And you've got to tell people the truth and be honest and say, I am struggling with this or that or whatever. And keep going back and keep going back and keep going back until you get some answers. So it's fucking hard. I mean, I have managed to give up coffee this year. I have a coffee very occasionally. Not very often at all anymore. Like, yeah, hardly ever touch coffee anymore. And that's been massive. I'm on proton pump inhibitors. I'm on Nexium. I've now been put on histamine blockers. So like, not Zantac, but something similar, Nysac. That helps. Chocolate does upset me, so I need to get off the chocolate because it does stir my stomach up. I don't even know how the fuck I'm even functioning with all these problems, seriously. But anyway, the dietitian. She was good. She gave me a printout for the Mediterranean diet. I got a cookbook. I need to read it. I need to study it. I need to work out what I can eat. But then I need to go and see this other dietitian who is used to dealing with people with fibro and possibly PCOS to see, like, I've got to get diagnosed with that if that's going on, because that can upset your digestive system as well. So yeah, I will do a video on my appointment with the Active Health Clinic once I've done that. But that won't be till December. I have to wait until December to see them because they're booked out. So I'll let you know how it goes.